in the pistol. Man in motion. And he's going to hand it off, and it's going to be Bruce looking for the corner. And he's going to be knocked out of bounds. I think he's shy. Waiting on the movement of the stick there. I think it's going to be third and about 1. And that's exactly what it's going to be, 3rd and 1 there. So a 4-yard grab there for Bruce. And, you know, we're talking about Will Francis. Look to hear Andrew Bruce a lot tonight as well. 10:07 left here in this first quarter. Hilltoppers on the 39. They're going to hand it off right up the middle. It's going to be Vinny Columbi. Vinny Columbi listed as a fullback, and you don't tell you what, running exactly like a fullback right there. Good for a Chardon first down. And this is what they do, and this is what I expected to see when we were coming into this game. You know, you don't got to get anywhere fast as long as you're getting where you're going. You know, a couple yards per carry, and that's what we're going to see here.
And we've seen it like a lot of teams have those long drives against Ursuline, but the name of the game against these teams are like, can they finish those drives?
And there's Francis on a keeper, right up the middle, showing it off. Good for a grab of about 25 yards on that one. And here we go. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Julian, but that's exactly it. You got to spend so much time worrying about what running back is having the ball, and here's Will Francis saying, yeah, I'll take the middle, sir.
Right, definitely a lot of confusion playing an offense like this. A lot of misdirection, but Will Francis made a great play on that one.
1st and 10 here on the 29-yard line, and 9:20 left here in the first quarter. Will Francis starting off this game bright and early with some big runs of his own, starting off in the pistol. And they're going to blow that one dead. So let's see whose hand got caught in the cookie jar. And they're going to get Ursuline to jump offside there. And, you know, from my research, Ursuline not an incredibly heavily penalized team throughout the year.
Yeah, very well disciplined, too. Wow.
So with 9:07, it's going to be 1st and 5. They give away 5 free ones. They're on the 24-yard line. Will Francis under center here for the Hilltoppers. Man in motion. Comes around. He's going to give it to number 3, looking for the corner. Thank you. John Francos on the carry. So 2nd and 5. It's not going to get anywhere. Or they move that stick up. It's actually 2nd and 3, so he grabbed 2. .824 here. They're Hilltoppers on the 22-yard line. Francis, he's going to hand it off. No. Yeah, he gives it to the fullback there, number 34, Columbi. In the middle, waiting to see. And I'll tell you what, he just kind of chug-a-lugs right ahead, doesn't he? And good enough for a Hilltopper first down as they continue to eat up the field as well as the clock. You know, so much required from a defense when you're going against this wing T. There is no time to second-guess anything, and if you're wrong, you gave up 5 yards.
Right, and a lot of these Ursuline players are two-way stars, too. So, like, they play on offense. So it's great to tire them out and have long drives.
It's going to be a design quarterback run. He's going to get right to the line, but Ursuline is there and still moving to try and keep him from going anywhere forward as Francis. And you know what? Interesting enough there, Julian. So it looked like Ursuline gets right to him, but now here we are. He grabs right around 2 or 3 yards on that.
That's the beauty of the wing T.
It really is. You rarely lose yards. You know, everything, it's all forward motion.
Very efficient.
And here we are on the 14-yard line. It's 2nd and 7. Bruce in the pistol. I mean, they move every single play.
Yeah.
And it's going to be looks like that sweep. And that's going to be number 1 on the carry there, Andrew Bruce, the 5'11 senior for the Hilltoppers. And I think they're going to be 1st and goal. just inside. It looks like about the 8-yard line from what I'm seeing. Just under 7 minutes here, and Chardon is being Chardon.
Definitely chewing away on the clock.
Ursuline trying to keep them out of the end zone, but this is it. They got 6 minutes, and not uncommon for them to take a huge chunk of time off to get these scoring drives. In the middle there, as Ursuline's going to get the stop. I think he's going to grab about 2 or 3. So that was Bruce on the carry. It's going to be 2nd and goal. They're still sitting on about the 5-yard line. And, a lot of people would look at this and they say, well, you just load up the box. Go bare front. But then you give up the edges, and Chardon can make you pay right there, too.
Exactly. You don't want to blitz either because a lot of times you run straight past the gap that they're hitting.
They're going to hand it off to the fullback, and he's in. 5-yard touchdown. That one, number 34, Vinny Columbi, and the Chardon Hilltoppers are going to strike first in this one. So early in this one, you've got Chardon, about a 5-minute drive. Running downfield, gets that 5-yard run by the fullback, Vinny Columbi. And Ursuline going to have to get that offense moving. It'll be interesting to see what the approach is as we line up here for the extra point. Just 5:54 left here in the first. Snap is back, it's down, it's up, it's good. 7-0 Hilltoppers. Not much you can do against the Hilltoppers when they get that close. I mean, there just really isn't. They're big, they're strong, and on that drive at least, no penalties. So keeping it going. Let's go to a couple word from our sponsors as they get ready for the next kickoff. Sam Torres, Julian Johnson. It's the regional finals, baby.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
21 News delivers the news as it happens, using the latest technology from where it happens.
Live here outside the Mahoning County.
On air, online.
Wednesday afternoon weather.
All right, just like that, we're back here. Number 45 into kick. That's Sam Sakarich. Kick is out. Ursuline back to get it. He's going to get it right around the 8-yard line. He's got some room, and he can show off the wheels. He's at the 40, knocked out at about, going to knock him right out at the 40.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to kick to Jaquez Liaison. He has 2 house kicks this year. One against St. V's and one opening kickoff, actually, against Austintown Fitch.
And that's what I'm really looking forward to seeing from this Ursuline offense is the use of that athleticism. They've got some guys that can flat out go.
I think a big thing for them right now is to establish the run game because when you have that, it kind of opens up room for your offense to work too.
They're going to hand it off to start this one. Number 23, Christian Lynch. And he's going to get back to the line and not much more as they start off on the 40-yard line. Oh, Joey Baylog. Thank you. That was actually Baylog on the carry. So 2nd and 10. It's 5:22 left here. They got an embarrassment of riches. A lot of guys are going to touch the ball. So.
Oh, yeah.
5:12 left here in the first. There's Erickson getting ready to take the snap. Quick hitter as he finds 0 on the slant pass.
A lot of times with this offense, right, you're going to see a lot of RPOs, which is a run-pass option. You're going to see the fake handoffs with a lot of times with the backside slant with DC Farrell. He's going to get a lot of those this game. So
yeah, and Farrell gets that. He finds out he knows exactly how much he needs right there and gets it. First down, Fighting Irish. Another pass. This one downfield. Guess who? Off the hands of Farrell. Whoo! And that is what I expected out of Ursuline. Get out there and make the field wide open.
Definitely hard to defend. We have all those weapons on the outside, too.
So they're going to start this one. It's going to be Erickson in the gun. He's got Lynch in the backfield, I believe, with him 4 wide. Quick hitter, and he's downfield. Good for another Irish first down. That one is to Tyron Davis. So 2 quick first downs here for the Irish as they're going to give it to Baylog. Baylog is going to be eaten up right at the line, though. So DC Farrell and Tyron Davis already making their names known in this game as we line up here with Erickson in the gun, 4 wide. And the rush is on, and they're almost to him. Can they bring him down? And they do. It's a sack at the 50-yard line. And that was number 2 for Chardon. Caleb Schutzman gets back there. And you know what? Shout out to Erickson because he had people on him like flies on stuff that doesn't smell good as soon as he got that ball. So now it's going to be 3rd and 20. Erickson takes the snap. He's dropping back. He's looking downfield. He's got pressure. He's going to have to tuck it and run, make the play. He's back to the original line of scrimmage plus a little bit more.
I see Dan Reardon going for it here.
So you're looking at 4th and 8. They're on the right side of the 50.
Now, if you watch Ursuline games all year, right, here you're expecting the hard count.
Yeah, it's going to be 4th and 8. Erickson's lining up in the gun. They got 4 wide. They're going for it here, and they got him. And they got him. Chardon gives them a free 5. So that 4th and 9 becomes a 4th and 4.
You know, a lot of times at the Ursuline games, too, Ursuline has a big crowd just like they do today. But right now, you see Chardon, probably even more Chardon fans in attendance right now. So that just goes to show that, you know, in the playoffs, the crowd is a factor as well.
Absolutely it is. And both of these teams just travel so well. You know, 3:17. Here we go. It's going to be 4th and 3 on the 36. Erickson in the gun. They're going 5 wide here. And that might be our first timeout. And Ursuline taking their first timeout of the night. So we're going to go timeout to pay some of the bills and talk to some of our sponsors. Sam Torres, Julian Johnson. We'll be right back.
Coca's Pizza, your high school football headquarters. Come to our Boardman location and pregame with us with dollar beers starting at 3 p.m. Also want to stay and watch the game? We'll have it live for you. That's Coca's Pizza Boardman. We serve it hot.
You're not waiting to see what the world has in store for you. It's more about what you have in store for the world. All you need is the opportunity. All you need are the resources of a large university and the advantages of a personalized academic setting where you can experience new worlds in the arts and sciences, business, and education and make them your own. We are where you shape your future. We are young.
All right, everybody, we're back here. It's 3:07. 4th and 3, big play already, Julian.
I see Devontae Taylor.
Quick hitter, and he's got Farrell. He makes the catch, good for a first down Irish. And I'll tell you what, that slant pass looks like it is going to be a nightmare all night.
Yeah.
Here we go. It's going to be Baylog on the keep. He's going to break the first tackle. He's still up. He's still moving. Good for a first down, and he's just short of the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal Irish here on about the 4-yard line, 5-yard line.
You know, that's what's hard about playing a zone against this Ursuline offense, right? You leave room for the RPOs. You leave windows.
2:45, and they're going to hand it off. He's in there. Touchdown Irish as Baylog is going to go across. And they answer right back. That was Joe Baylog there. And, again, I you know what? From the way they've played, I would have expected a slant there. Dan Reardon said, that's why you're calling the game and I'm coaching it. 2:42. So with 2:42 here, they're going to get ready to line up for the extra point. I think. Yeah, okay. At first it didn't look like that. As Anthony Tabak getting ready to kick. Kick is up. It is good, and just like that, 2:42 here in the first. We're locked up at 7. 2 storied programs. This one could be a classic.
Coca's Pizza, your high school football headquarters. Come to our Boardman location and pregame with us with dollar beers starting at 3 p.m. Also want to stay and watch the game? We'll have it live for you. That's Coca's Pizza Boardman. We serve it hot.
There are 4 members of GoldenStringRadio.org that works for your sports network. Super Dave, Kristen, Scotty, and myself. And if you love our work at Golden String, Isle, and Purple Cat, you are going to love the soon-to-be-open Cabot Camp out at Farmer Casey's Ranch in Coatesville Township. It has all the nice, beautiful scenery, will feature cabins, and a whole lot of other great outdoor stuff. I'm Radar Pavlov, and my sports network is your sports network.
All right, everybody, we're back here, locked up at 7 as the Fighting Irish score on a 5-yard Joe Baylog carry. 2:42 left here in the first. Interesting enough, you know, they had some passing going, some running going on that offensive series, and, you know, they end up getting in on the ground. Kick is up, and it's out. Looking like it's gonna die right there at the 20. He has to come up and make a play.
Yeah, that's a live ball.
Yes, it was, and I'll tell you what, he had an Ursuline Fighting Irishman right there at it. That could have been the longest onside kick we saw all year.
Yeah, Dare Reardon loves his pooch kicks and his onside kicks. Even comes out randomly and does it a lot of times, too.
Tell you what, he gets a little bit of a little backspin on there too. Like he throws the old slider. So 2:41 here, and Chardon, the offense that took right around 4 or 5 minutes to score on their last one, coming to set up here. It's gonna be Will Francis in the gun. They run that wing T offense, man in motion. There he goes. Design quarterback run. He's up the middle. He had a big carry on his last series, but they're gonna stop him after a gain of right around 3 yards right there. You know, who's going to be able to stop whose offense first? I think that is going to be the question of the night.
Yeah, definitely.
Clock continuing to go, and, you know, in a close game you would think would favor Chardon because they can control the clock, but, you know, Ursuline's got the ability to score so quickly.
At any given moment, honestly. And they've been there a lot of times this season.
It's going to be another Francis carry. He's looking for the corner going off to the left side this time. And he gets about 1 yard, which I'll tell you what, compared to what they've been getting, that's a pretty good stop right there for Ursuline.
Well, this is what Chardon wants, really, right? Just take off a lot of clock and long drives. Keep Ursuline's playmakers off the field, too.
If you can get a couple stops on them with Ursuline's ability to score, you could really open up this game. Here's Francis taking the snap. He's going to hand it off. Man looking for the corner. Taken down. There is number 3. Tyreek Donlow on the tackle.
Yeah, you're definitely going to hear a lot from the St. Francis commit. On almost every single tackle a lot of times, too.
So minute to go here in the first quarter. And it's short, and they're going to go for it. Francis going to go under center for this one. Hands it off to the big fullback who falls forward. And just like that, Columbi is going to go forward for a Chardon first down. And that's one of the nice things about having a guy like that. You know, he's probably averaging 3 yards a carry on the year. So 1 is a gimme.
Yeah, and a lot of times we actually see the Ursuline defense come up, like, big on fourth and short plays. So definitely something to adjust to.
35 seconds left here in the first. Francis going right back under center here. Here's that traditional wing tee. Bruce going in motion. Hands it off to Columbi. Columbi meets every Ursuline Irishman on the field right there as they take him down. Not much of a gain. So second and they gave him a yard, so 2nd and 9, but big stop right there for
They always
for
get at least a
Ursuline.
yard in this offense.
Yeah,
They always get a yard.
it's almost like they hand off the ball
It's
1
like a
yard ahead.
gimme.
And listen, guys, that's going to do it here for this first quarter. Both teams with a good showing so far. We are knotted up at 7. When we come back, it'll be second quarter. Sam Torres, Julian Johnson. It's regional finals, baby, here at Ravenna, Hilltoppers, and the Irish.
Local teams are heating up the hardwoods, and you can keep up with all the action on and off the court with Five Guys Hoop News all season long on 21 Sports.
Help for your child to grow and succeed. We provide a path forward for you and your family. The power of care is nothing without hope, and our adolescent programs were created with true healing in mind. Find your hope at Meridian Healthcare.
We believe expectations are made to be exceeded. At the new Toyota of Warren, it's about more than just getting a great deal. It's about service you can count on and a friendship you can trust. Year after year, we've done what we do best.
All right, everybody, we're here. It's the second quarter. Let's get that updated first. Here comes the Chardon Hilltoppers. 2nd and 9, 12 minutes. Francis under center. In motion, they're going to hand it off to Columbi, and he is taken down after a gain of about 3. Nice tackle there by number 56 from Ursuline. I think 56. My eyes could have lied to me. So Israel Davis on the tackle there. So it's 3rd and 8. You know, that's a pretty long 8 there for Chardon, who typically gets their yards in 3 and 4 yard increments, aside from that one Will Francis 25-yarder. Yeah. Here's Francis. He's going back to pass here, and he's got a man. He's going to get Bruce, but he's short.
I wonder if they're going to punt it or actually go for it.
We could see a Hilltopper punt here, which would be surprising.
Be huge for Ursuline, I feel like.
And I'll tell you, so we're looking at 4th and about 3 is what I'm seeing here. This could be a changer at 11:19 in the second quarter already with these big plays. And they are going to punt, so it's number 0 for the Irish. DC Farrell back to receive. Kick is up. It's out. End over end as it chops downfield. And it's going to die right there at about the 25-yard line. Ursuline comes out here, 11-11 left here in this second. And, you know, I'm no expert in Ursuline, but I'm telling you, I think some Davis and Farrell treatment could be in order again.
Honestly, that could be like a huge problem. And guess what? That's the scary part about this offense, right? Because almost like pick your poison. We didn't even get to like Devontae Taylor yet, right? Who had a 98-yard touchdown last game, which is a school record. Honestly, has over 600 to 700 yards receiving, and the number 1 receiver in this offense actually. So
Erickson certainly has an embarrassment of riches here. 4 wide receivers, 3 to the left, 1 to the right, and it looks like they're going to hand it off, I believe, to Baylog. Nope, that one is 23. So that one is Christian Lynch. Got it right that time, Julian. Under 11 minutes here in the second quarter. And you see just so many guys going in and out. A lot of switching going on. Erickson looking to the sideline. He's got 3 wide receivers to the left, 1 tight over here on the left or on the right. In the gun, he takes it. He's dropping back, looking downfield, and the play is blown dead. And false start as Ursuline going to take another penalty here.
You know, I'm seeing a lot of zone from Chardon, too, and a lot of teams that had some success. I'm not going to say all success because at the end of the day, Ursuline still scored more points than the other team. So, but
13-0, we'll say that.
Had a lot more success than other teams, played man-to-man, and actually, like, didn't back down from the receiver. So that's why I'm surprised seeing Chardon not emulating that and allowing the RPOs to, like, function.
Here's Erickson in the gun. He's got pressure, though. Chardon looking. He's got to make a play downfield, and he throws it out of bounds. That's a heck of a play right there for Erickson because he had more red than green around him, that's for sure. 10:25, and it's going to be 3rd and 15 here. Erickson in the gun. Again, 3 wide receivers to the left. They're going to run a single wide receiver over here to the right. But he's tight to the line. And the refs are raising the roof. I don't know what that means.
Probably reset the time.
Here we go. 10:25. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. Erickson back. He's looking downfield. He's got a man cutting across. Big. It's in the air. Now, this is big. Is it a catch? Is it a fumble? I don't know that he made a football move.
Oh, they called it a fumble. Yeah, they called it a fumble.
So, Chardon, I'll tell you what, he got absolutely smelted over the middle on that one.
Big hit.
That was number 26 for Chardon, I believe, on that hit. Beckett Dotson jars that ball loose. Unfortunately, I didn't catch who was coming across on the middle, who caught the pass. Liam Bruno on the catch, and he had room to run. You could see what was going on as he was looking downfield, trying to get that first down because he had a lot going on.
Right, it looked like he was looking to turn upfield and didn't see what was actually in front of him, too.
So 10-14, it's going to be 1st and 10 on the 24-yard line. The Hilltoppers on their side of the field going to take back over.
Yeah, this is huge for Chardon, right, to capitalize off that turnover.
Will Francis, he's going to be in that pistol. You know, so for those of you who haven't watched Chardon before, they run some wings. They'll run the pistol, sometimes underneath. Here's Bruce, and it's going to be Francis keeping. He goes right into the heart of the Lion, and somehow he is still going, and look at the push forward.
A lot of broken tackles on that play.
I'll tell you what, he got me there, Julian. I thought he was down 5 yards ago.
Yeah.
You know, that first down carry is going to be, or that first carry on this series is good for 5 to 6 yards. And when I tell you, they made first contact with him at about 1 yard past the line of scrimmage. 9:40 left here in the first. Here's Francis getting ready to take the snap. Bruce comes in motion. He's going to throw the ball downfield. He's got a man butt naked and wide open. Drops the ball as he was looking for number 24 there. Leo Columbi. You know, I think they caught Ursuline sleeping there a little bit.
Fell asleep a little bit.
You know, it's easy to do when they run like they do because he didn't have anything behind him except the scoreboard.
Yeah, because it's like you never expect it, right? So a lot of times as a DB in this, like, you just think, like, not even to worry about the receiver because they're going to run it anyway. So it's just,
absolutely. Like, it's very easy, like you said, to kind of fall asleep. And Chardon said, yeah, we're allowed to throw, remember.
Yeah.
Here's Francis getting ready to take the snap for him. 3rd and 6. He takes it. Design quarterback run. Bruce the lead blocker. Francis spin move and right ahead for another Chardon first down. Tell you what, the running ability of that quarterback is something else.
Yeah, definitely a tough, hard-nosed type of runner. Traditional Northeast Ohio like type of football.
Well, when you got a guy like, number 1 there, Andrew Bruce, he's a 5'11", 186-pound senior. You know, one of the cornerstones of this offense. He goes out there, lays a huge block on the end there.
Right.
Ursuline's just having trouble getting through it. 9:08, and it's going to be Francis under center here. Hands it off to number 20, Vuyakhia on the carry there for Chardon, but he's not going to get too much. And that's a pretty good play right there for Ursuline as he only gets about half a yard. So 2nd and 9.5.
Yeah, I would say, like, it's ideal to hold them to a field goal, but I'm sure Chardon's going to go for it with the confidence that they have in their
yeah, and again, you got 8 minutes left here. And
yeah.
Sure. You know, you got a big turnover.
Yeah.
They're going to give it to Bruce, who's coming around the corner. There's that sweep. He's into the end zone. No, he's short. They got him. So we saw the orange marker get knocked over, but that might have been the defender actually. So they stop him. It's going to be 1st and goal. Chardon now has 4 tries to get 1 yard. Ursuline, strap up your boots. It's going to be a rough one.
Yep.
big boys up front.
Sure, they're going to go with the fullback. Yep.
They give it to Columbi. And guess what? He's in there again. 1-yard touchdown run. 8:15 here in the second quarter. You know, let's talk a little bit about that Chardon offensive line. 238, 223, 236, 295, and 255. The boys are pretty big up there.
Yeah, a lot of big bodies up there. Honestly, some, like the couple that were about 230, they look even bigger than that. So really, they might all be over 250. It's
yeah,
crazy.
some of those guys, the 238, 223 guys, I need to use their scale because it might help me with my insurance. 8:15 here as we line up for another kick. It's 13-7. Chardon ahead here with 8:15. Extra point kick up, and it's good. 8:15, and the Fighting Irish are going to have to come back out and score after a inopportune turnover leads to a score. When we come back, Ursuline ball.
Welcome to the bunker and double bogeys,
the area's largest indoor entertainment destination.
Our 2 bars, 3 dining rooms, and 2 private event rooms offer lunch and dinner, daily happy hour specials, and live entertainment to keep the party going.
And with 50-plus courses, soccer, zombie golf, and carnival games, our 10 simulator bays offer fun for everyone.
Date nights, private parties, family time.
At the bunker
and double bogeys.
Cocos Pizza, your high school football headquarters. Come to our Boardman location and pregame with us with dollar beers starting at 3 p.m. Also want to stay and watch the game? We'll have it live for you. That's Cocos Pizza Boardman. We serve it hot.
All right, everybody, we are back here. 8:15 left here in this second quarter. Chardon up in this one. Irish set to take the kickoff. And that's going to go out of bounds, so I believe Ursuline is going to start it right on the 35.
And honestly, for Chardon, kicking out of bounds against this Ursuline team isn't necessarily a bad thing because, like, you have a lot of people back there that potentially will score with the football on a return, actually.
Yeah, I'll tell you, the one thing I'm not going to bet against if I'm going against Ursuline, I don't want to give them a chance to show off their speed. You know, we talked about let's keep it in a phone booth, and it's no less like a phone booth than on a kickoff.
Right. You have DC Farrell back there, Jaquez Liaison, so definitely not a loss if you can give them the ball at the 35.
So Erickson in the backfield. He's going to be joined by Baylog. Man in motion. They're going to go jet sweep. He's got some room to go. First down and a little bit more. He's going to be taken down after a gain of about 13 there for number 10. Jaquez Liaison on the carry there for Ursuline. And that's what I think. You know, that's the speed. You got to show off the wheels. Here's Erickson. Uh-oh, and Chardon gets a little bit hyped up on that one, and they're going to give away 5 free ones. So you see Chardon, and I think what it is, I mean, you got the defensive lineman coming and making contact. I'm actually surprised it took that long. But 5 yards there, and the yard just got a little bit shorter for Ursuline. 1st and 5. Erickson takes it. He's going to hand it off to Baylog. Baylog into the heart of the hurricane. And he still is going to get himself 1 yard on that one. That's impressive with those big boys from Chardon right in front of you. 2nd and 4 here. Erickson deep in the shotgun here. He's going to throw it. Man over the middle, and he can't come down with it.
There again, you see the RPO, backside slant.
He was looking for Liaison there, and, man, you're right. That RPO, it only takes 1 second of not knowing what's going on or just a minute of questioning.
Right.
And he's butt naked on the slant.
Especially when you, like, run it behind the linebacker because they're reading the linebacker. If he, like, reads his keys and play downhill and steps up, then they're going to.
And they're going to get away with one there. He definitely crossed over the line for Chardon. 3rd and 4. It's 7:41 left. Erickson takes the snap. It's an option. He's going to kick it out, and Baylog gets absolutely smoked. Good job for Baylog there holding on to the ball, because when he took that pitch, he took an absolute
took a shot.
thumping. Holds on to it. It's going to be, 4th, but it could have been a 1st for Chardon if he gets rid of that ball. (14-7) here. Hilltoppers on top. It's 7:10 left here in the second quarter. Thanks, everybody, for joining us here on YSN. Sam Torres and Julian Johnson. It's a regional final match, baby. Getting ready for a punt. Kick is up, and it is out. Bruce was back to receive it, and it's going to go out of bounds, what, about the 18? So now Chardon with a 7-point lead. They got 6 minutes left here on the clock. A lot of field in front of them. This is what they want.
Yeah.
They want to be able to kind of chunk away. Ursuline needs to dig deep, and they're going to have to get a stop here.
Yeah, especially before half. A stop and a quick touchdown, because you do receive the ball after halftime if you are Ursuline, too.
Yeah, I mean, Ursuline, they're not small up front on the defensive side either, Defensive lineman at 218, 201, 203. Big Tyreek at 221. They got some guys with some size. So quick run right there, and before I can finish my sentence, they've got 2 yards. So 2nd and 8 here. It's 6:30 left.
Yeah, I don't know if they even lost yards all game, actually. Chardon.
I mean, how do you lose yards? Because they don't run the option. They don't really throw the ball very much either.
Yeah.
So everything seems positive. He's going to hand it off. No, he's keeping it. Francis. And listen, as you talk about it, that's when it happens. Yeah. Julian, I'm going to start calling you Romo, as you called that ahead of game. They lose some yards there as Ursuline gets their first sack of the night.
Yeah, A.J. Snyder came up big on that play.
So 3rd and 10, which is a long run there for Chardon. They're, again, typically getting 3 to 4 yards a carry. Again, you get 4 or 5 yards here. They could go for it on 4th, but they're deep on their own side of the field on the 20-yard line. Francis is going to line up under center. They got 2 wings in the backfield. He's going to hold it. He's breaking out on the boot. Is he going to pass? No, he's going to keep it. Showing off the wheels, and he is very close to the first down. I think he's just short, but I can tell you that he is in Columbia. He's in a Columbia measurement.
Yeah. Definitely going to see them go for it here on this one.
Francis has just been such a monster with his feet tonight for Chardon. Ursuline did absolutely everything right on that one. They had everybody covered downfield. They had nice pressure in the backfield. He finds the outside, though. One small lane, and it's off to the races. So here's Chardon. It's going to be 4th and 1. Big play right here. 4th and 1, 4:45 left here in the second. And timeout Chardon. So they didn't get the look they wanted, and Ursuline forces them into a timeout.
Change. This one word can make you break out in a cold sweat. But with change comes wisdom, experience, and understanding. At Myers Family Insurance, we can help make changes in Medicare, insurance, and retirement a positive experience for you and your family. We've gone through changes, like our new office and new faces to help our family of clients too.
For all your Medicare needs, call.
All right, everybody, we're back here. It's 4th and 1. The 4:41 left here in the second. Chardon has to get 3 feet. Ursuline trying to keep that from happening. 29-yard line, they're going to hand it off. And did Ursuline call a timeout?
Yeah, because
listen, I've heard of freezing the kicker. I've never heard about freezing the running back. So they're going to have to do that again.
I mean,
that
they
is
gave Columbia the ball, just like we said.
And he had it ready to go. So
Yeah.
Coach Reardon said, show me what you're going to do, and then I'm going to call timeout, and I'm going to get ready for it.
Honestly, I still see Chardon running the same play potentially.
It really is. I think you're right, Julie. It really comes down to this is what we're going to do. You stop it.
Just like, a big thing right now is Michigan stealing signs, and Deion Sanders weighed in on that. He said, you still have to execute it, too.
Absolutely.
Still got to stop it. So
you could tell me your entire playbook. You're probably still going to be able to get past me. So we're going to try it again. Let's see if the third time is the charm here. 4th and 1, 440. So it should be actually, I believe, 441.
Yeah.
Because they would have called timeout, yeah, and they're going to fix the clock there. They called timeout before the play technically started. So 4th and 1 on the 29-yard line. Here we go. Francis under center.
We don't see Columbia on the field right now.
Yeah, who is the fullback? I'm trying to get the number.
It's 20, I think.
So that's Vuka.
I might go outside.
Man in motion, and
outside.
that's exactly what they're going to do. And he's going to get enough for a Chardon first down, but not much. That's one of those defensive efforts that is great on first down, tough on 4th.
Yeah.
So 1st and 10, 436. And we've seen Chardon actually open it up a couple times as well. They've passed way more than I gave them credit for so far. So, and I think Ursuline wants to get them to pass because that's the other thing. The defensive back play that the Irish have.
Yeah, that's definitely the strength of their defense, right?
Yeah, if they can get their hands on one.
A lot of turnovers among this defensive backfield.
Here's Francis taking the snap, and it's going to be designed. Quarterback run, but right there is Ursuline.
Gained a yard.
I mean, they were right on him, too. I think it was number 50. Galloway on the tackle there for Ursuline. But, again, they got to him right now. Francis has turned that play into 8 yards, 9 yards a couple times tonight, so you got to stop it.
We've even seen one for over 20. First time he touched it, actually.
Takes the snap. He's going to hand it off to Columbia there, and there's Ursuline in the backfield. And they are back to the original line of scrimmage, so that's going to be a tackle for loss.
Yeah.
Keep talking it up, Julian. Ursuline is listening.
Speaking into existence.
3:25 left here. It's 3rd and 10 for Chardon. Now we've seen this story before. already once in this game.
We've seen them pass a lot of times on 3rd and long, but I wouldn't be surprised if they ran it.
3 minutes left here. It's 3rd and 10. Traditional pass here as Francis is going to throw one downfield, but he gets absolutely smoked in the backfield.
Carter Rudzik on the sack.
Tell you what, you can't. There was no juking around that one. Resnick said, to the turf you will go.
Big hit. Yep.
So 4th and 15 here, and Chardon going to have to give the ball back now. 2.5 minutes. By the time they get it, you're looking at about 2 minutes. That's plenty of time for Ursuline to put 7 more on.
Yeah, this Ursuline team can take a 3-yard pass to, a touchdown, honestly.
Is that Farrell, I believe, back to get the kick?
It is.
And it's a high chopper. And Ursuline bounce as it starts to roll the wrong way. And the 49-yard line is where the Fighting Irish are going to get it here. Now, here you go. Ursuline, do you go? Do you try to keep going for the run game, try and get that set up, or do you let the horses out and run?
You know what? I think they're looking to score really quick because you don't want to get Chardon some more confidence and get to a 3rd down, honestly. So I feel like they're trying to score in a play or two because they very well can't as well.
Yeah, I mean, don't forget, Liam Bruno, even though he did fumble that pass, he was wide open. He was set to go for another first down there. So here's Erickson taking the snap. He's looking downfield just like we talked. He's got a man wide open in the middle, and he's still up.
Because even when they scored that 98-yard touchdown last game, all it took was one play. That's Tyran.
And that was D.C. Farrell again on a quick hitter and continuing to move downfield. It's 1st and 10 on the 26-yard line. Erickson back in the gun. He's got to make the throw. He's going to hold on to it, and he is taken down, but I think at the line of scrimmage. No, they're going to get him behind. It was a 2-yard loss.
Dang.
So Santabello on the tackle for Chardon there. Minute and a half here.
Looks like they're man across the board, honestly, Chardon. So
still plenty of time here for the Irish. Uh-oh. And just like that, boy. I said there was plenty of time, but they gave back. That's a sack of, 15 yards. So it's going to be 3rd down, and
they might just play for the half, honestly. Just
run
an easy play.
3rd down and at least 20. It's 24 here. 1 minute. Erickson's back. He's looking downfield. He's throwing it. He's got it in the air, and it's going into the turf. Is he looking for Farrell there, I think, on the post route? And Chardon had 2 guys back there.
Yeah.
So, Erickson actually makes the right choice by throwing it as far out as he did because it was only going to be completed to the wrong color. So 49 seconds. It's 4th and 24. You got to go for it. I mean, I don't think you're punting on this side of the 50. Janikowski's not their kicker, so they're not going for a field goal.
Right.
And they're going to punt it. And it's booted.
Yeah, it goes straight
and into the end zone, so they'll start there on I believe the 20.
Yeah.
So Chardon, 40. Now, speedy score is not really what they're known for. Doesn't mean that they can't do it. So if you're Ursuline, you can't just break.
Right.
You got to be ready.
I feel like if you're Ursuline in this. I feel like if you're Ursuline in this, right, one time out on the clock, so just get the 3 and out and take it to half.
Yeah, and I mean, with Chardon, they're getting the ball back in the second half, so they don't have to do nothing fast. A score changes the outlook of this game, though. And they're going to do a quick handoff to, I think that was number 20, Drago Vuhakia. Vuhakia, I think is how it was. I remember I told myself I was going to remember that one. Vuhakia. 18 seconds, and they're going to take this one into halftime with a 7-point lead. This one very, very close. I think both teams have pretty much performed the way we thought they were going to so far. You got Chardon, who's keeping it, right and tight, right there inside of a phone booth, going run heavy. You've got Ursuline, who on a couple different plays have made big plays downfield. They're relying on their wide receivers. Some unfortunate turnovers, a couple unfortunate penalties. That's going to have them down by 7 going into this first half.
Yeah, definitely a lot of unnecessary sacks that they would liked, honestly. And, this offense averages about 40 points a game. And they're held to 7 before half. So, I mean, really, Chardon's offense is churning a lot of clock and making it hard for Ursuline to get back on the field. So it's a lot of pressure onto their offense. So.
Yeah, and, Chardon's the type of team you definitely don't need to give them any gifts. And Ursuline was, it's early. We ain't at Christmas yet. They're handing out candy canes with penalties and things like that. But, they've done their best and maintained as this one's still a pretty close game, 7 points. They're going to have to tighten up a lot, though, to get past the monster that is known, the Hilltoppers of Chardon. We're going into halftime, which means we're going to run some ads. When we get back, folks, it's the second half here. Regional Finals, Division III. Who is going on to the Final Four? We'll find out when we come back.
21 News delivers the news as it happens, using the latest technology from where it happens.
Live here outside the Mahoney County.
On air, online,
Wednesday afternoon weather update.
Very dangerous.
and on the 21 News social media platforms.
I'm on the road right now.
21 News, the Valley's only locally owned source for trusted news since 1953.
Craftsmanship to us is 60 years of pride and dedication.
Passed down from generation to generation.
The hardwood floors that your kids take their first steps on.
The solid wood doors you quietly close at night.
The things we create day in and day out are the products that end up turning your house into a home.
At Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods, uncompromising quality and craftsmanship built our business.
And it will keep us moving forward for generations to come.
Going the extra mile at Greenwood Chevrolet means we want to take care of the community that takes care of us too.
And we have to work together always. And that's how you stay in business for 40 years.
You know, I love being a helper because when I help somebody, it makes me feel good.
It means a lot that I can make a difference in others' lives.
So I will do everything I can and just being there for them every step of the way.
I want them to know within the first 5 minutes that they could depend on me. That's what going the extra mile means, only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Before the lights come on, before the workday begins, before a long day is ended, or it's time to have fun. It all starts with the people at Joe Dickey Electric. From replacing a light fixture in your home to building a substation for your business, no job is too big or too small. The people of Joe Dickey Electric power them all. Joe Dickey Electric, over 60 years of powering the Mahoning Valley.
Hi, this is Zell Bush.
Hi, this is Tom Flynn. Hi, this is Steve Rossetto.
Hi, this is Ryan Miller. Hi, this is Rich Sakui from WRS Wealth Advisors.
With our combined 80 years of experience, WRS Wealth Advisors are the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Call 330-965-0370 to learn more about our individual and corporate financial planning services.
Or visit WRSwealth.com.
Go Raiders.
Go Dogs.
Go Cats. Go Dogs. Go Tigers.
You're not waiting to see what the world has in store for you. It's more about what you have in store for the world. All you need is the opportunity. All you need are the resources of a large university and the advantages of a personalized academic setting where you can experience new worlds in the arts and sciences, business, and education and make them your own. We are where you shape your future. We are Youngstown State University and proud.
We believe expectations are made to be exceeded. At the new Toyota of Warren, it's about more than just getting a great deal. It's about service you can count on and a friendship you can trust. Year after year, we've done what we do best. We've gone the extra mile so you could too. Because we know it's just not about buying a new car. It's the start of a new adventure. Toyota of Warren, driven by you.
Nestled here in the beauty and splendor of Mill Creek Metro Parks are two of America's best golf courses, as selected by Golf Week magazine. Ranked number 9 in Ohio by TripAdvisor. Come play like a pro on these award-winning Donald Ross-designed courses. Enjoy a round with your kids and unwind with your favorite food and drinks in the grill room. For championship golf, look no further than your backyard. Mill Creek Golf Course.
As Comco celebrated 70 years in 2022, we have much to be thankful for. We are proud of the Comco culture as we serve our customers with Comco Care with our premier customer service, quality parts, and on-time delivery. The partnerships we have with our customers and our community are second to none. We thank you for your continued support. We are proud to be part of this community and will continue to offer great jobs for great people.
Change. This one word can make you break out in a cold sweat. But with change comes wisdom, experience, and understanding. At Myers Family Insurance, we can help make changes in Medicare, insurance, and retirement a positive experience for you and your family. We've gone through changes, like our new office and new faces to help our family of clients too.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance. Check us out online at myersfamilyins.com or find us on Facebook.
Your culinary adventure awaits at Legends Food and Drink. Experience a welcoming ambiance while you explore our appetizing menu featuring over 20 meals under $20 and over 30 lunches for $12 or less. Our private dining room seat between 10 and 20 at no additional cost. And don't forget our spacious 35-seat bar for your favorite sporting event. Book your special occasion in our elegant banquet room that seats up to 150 comfortably. Legends Food and Drink, a taste you'll remember. Market Street and Route 224 in Boardman.
Sheely's is more than a furniture store. We're a hub for all of your appliance needs. We offer the widest selection at everyday low prices, with over $1 million of in-stock inventory from Whirlpool, KitchenAid, LG, GE, and more. Our knowledgeable, no-pressure sales staff can help you find the perfect appliances for your home. We're there for you beyond your purchase to service what we sell and offer free local delivery with 24-month special financing. Sheely's, the best things in life happen at home.
House troubles can attack anytime. When trouble strikes, call Mighty Mike. Your hometown hero is on his way. HVAC causing havoc? Has your furnace gone mad? Mighty Mike Heating and Cooling will save the day. Commercial or residential, 24/7. For quality service you can depend on, call your hometown hero. Call Mighty Mike.
Hi, I'm Colin Chupa.
And I'm Kelsey Clem from K-Squared Marketing.
Our boutique marketing firm specializes in media planning and buying, public relations, event marketing strategies, and strategic sponsorships.
We can integrate our services with your existing game plan, or we can be your entire marketing team.
Your goals, our game plan.
Let's win together. Call K-Squared Marketing at 330-623-2730 or visit ksquared.marketing to learn more.
Why choose local? Because you live here, work here, learn here, relax here, and celebrate here. 21 WFMJ is our valley's only locally owned TV station, and our focus is local. Other TV stations don't have that same focus, as their owners are somewhere else. But 21 WFMJ is rooted in the valley. Local people making decisions that affect your life, right here where you live.
Now you can see every school, to the smallest school, to the intermediate schools, to the schools in the outlying areas. It gives you coverage that you could just never get to before. It's something that's great to experience, and it's opened up a whole new wave of sports viewership. The possibilities are endless here at YSN. Push the envelope every day. Try something new. If it works, great. If it doesn't, well, let's try another angle, and we just keep moving forward. My name is Mike Ackelson, and my sports network is your sports network.
What can you do on over 5,000 acres? At Mill Creek Metro Parks, you can discover unique habitats and wildlife, create memorable family moments, experience history, heritage, and park programs, explore scenic landscapes, take time to relax and be well, connect with nature and each other. Come see what's new at Mill Creek Metro Parks. Plan your trip now at millcreekmetroparks.org.
Going the extra mile at Greenwood Chevrolet means taking care of our local customers.
And it's just a great feeling to put them in a vehicle and get them all excited about a new vehicle.
At the end of the day, our goal is to be someone our customers can count on.
And every day I'll go the extra mile for the community so they can trust us.
To do anything that would convenience the customer or make them feel more at home.
Realizing, number one, that we're here for them and that we're not going to go away.
That's what going the extra mile means, only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
Hi, this is Tommy Clem, owner of WRS Insurance Solutions.
WRS Insurance Solutions is a local, independent agency that specializes in life, Medicare, long-term care, and disability products. Call us at 330-953-3722 or visit us at wrsinsuranceSolutions.com to learn more.
Good luck to all the student athletes in the Valley.
The feeling when my hands are on the piano, it's become comforting. It's somewhere that I can express myself. I go to Youngstown State University and my passion is playing music. YSU is allowing me to take what I love and turn it into a career and do it every single day of my life. I'm Alyssa, and I'm YN proud.
My guy keeps it 100% of the time. He wants all 100, won't settle for 99. And it's more than stats, because there's people in those numbers. And I was one of the lost sheep. I'm so glad he cares for all 100. I'm 100% safe, 100% free, 100% love. I can be 100% me. He gave all 100 when they put him up on that tree. That's 100% passion for 100% free. So if I play in front of 100, or if I play in front of 2, there's an audience of 1 getting 100% of what I can do.
You're not waiting to see what the world has in store for you. It's more about what you have in store for the world. All you need is the opportunity. All you need are the resources of a large university and the advantages of a personalized academic setting where you can experience new worlds in the arts and sciences, business, and education and make them your own. We are where you shape your future. We are Youngstown State University, and proud.
'Tis the season to shop at Chili's. November 18th through December 2nd. Take an additional 10% off participating vendors like FlexSteel, Riverside, Whirlpool, Decorest, and more when you make a donation to Moab House. Don't miss these Black Friday specials like recliners, consoles, a dining room set, bedroom set, sofas, love seats, and more. Limited quantities while supplies last. Bring it home with 18-month special financing on in-stock inventory plus free local delivery. Happy holidays from all of us at Chili's.
We believe expectations are made to be exceeded. At the new Toyota of Warren, it's about more than just getting a great deal. It's about service you can count on and a friendship you can trust. Year after year, we've done what we do best. We've gone the extra mile so you could too. Because we know it's just not about buying a new car. It's the start of a new adventure. Toyota of Warren, driven by you.
We sell taste one bite at a time at Balleria. Bite into a taste sensation. Bite into a taste delight. Good food and fun and combination. One bite at a time till it's out of sight. We sell taste one bite at a time at Balleria.
Hi, I'm Colin Chupa. And I'm Kelsey Clem from K-Squared Marketing. Our boutique marketing firm specializes in media planning and buying, public relations, event marketing strategies, and strategic sponsorships.
We can integrate our services with your existing game plan, or we can be your entire marketing team.
Your goals, our game plan.
Let's win together. Call K-Squared Marketing at 330-623-2730 or visit ksquared.marketing to learn more.
Before the lights come on, before the workday begins, before a long day is ended, or it's time to have fun, it all starts with the people at Joe Dickey Electric. From replacing a light fixture in your home to building a substation for your business, no job is too big or too small. The people of Joe Dickey Electric power them all. Joe Dickey Electric, over 60 years of powering the Mahoning Valley.
Game days are a big deal at Giangelo's. Draft and bucket specials, pizza and wing specials all day long. 120-inch TV to watch all your teams on the NFL Network, only at Giangelo's.
House troubles can attack anytime. When trouble strikes, call Mighty Mike. Your hometown hero is on his way. HVAC causing havoc? Has your furnace gone mad? Mighty Mike Heating and...
All right, everybody, welcome back here as we get ready to start this second half. The Chardon Hilltoppers on top in this one, 14-7. My name is Sam Torres. I'm here with Julian Johnson. It is the regional semifinals, Division III. And Ursuline had some good things working for him, but some things not. What is some of the things you want to see them clean up in this second half, Julian?
Definitely from Ursuline, like a lot more consistency at the line of scrimmage, right? You want to control the line of scrimmage. Whoever wins the trenches in this game will win the game, actually, because, I mean, you had Chardon run for a lot of yards. I don't have the exact statistics on that, but a lot of yards on the ground from Chardon, too.
So opening kickoff out there. Chardon going to be taken down at about the 32-yard line. And over on the Chardon side, I think it's a lot of if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know, you got to tighten up some things. I will tell you this. You get on Farrell or you are going to be over a barrel. He is getting busy on these guys, has gotten busy on them since the beginning of the game. I think if I'm Ursuline, I'm trying to feed him. The man is hungry.
Yeah, one great thing that Chardon did was they got a lot of pressure on Jack Erickson, which, we haven't seen a lot. This Ursuline's line has been really great for the whole season.
Here's Francis taking the opening snap. Design. No, he's going to hand it off. Up the field, and there he goes. Number 3. Taken down at about the 40-yard line. The opposite 40-yard line there. And that is number 3. I don't have him. So I must be getting the number wrong. Oh, Caleb Hewitt. Excuse me. So 11:36. Here, it's 1st and 10 on the 40-yard line. Hewitt with a huge grab right there. Here's Francis taking the snap, and it's a design quarterback run that time. I know his number. I've called it a couple times. He's going to grab about 6 yards on that one.
One thing that Ursuline does need to do, too, is like the quick stops, It's great to stop Chardon, but if they're marching down the field and taking like 3-4 minutes off the clock, it kind of hurts you, especially when you're down by a touchdown right now.
Well, I'll tell you what, I would almost gamble with stop in the middle and maybe loading up and trying to make Chardon kill me on the edge.
Right.
Because they've got some big plays, they've grabbed some chunk yards, but where you have given it up is right there in the middle.
Yeah, this Ursuline secondary, makes big open field tackles.
And just like that, there's Francis on a keeper, a grab of about 8 or 9 yards, another first down Chardon. Like I said, the middle is wide open. Now, keep in mind, every play that they're going where Francis is doing this keeper, they've always got a man coming in jet, and he always fakes the ball to him, and sometimes he gives the ball to him, but it always looks the exact same. And it's that moment of being unsure that Chardon capitalizes on. Here's Francis. He's getting ready to take the snap. Bruce in motion. Bruce is going to take it that time. He's got the edge, and he's going to come back in. Tries to change direction there, and Ursuline said, come on over, we're waiting for you.
Yeah, I don't know if I agree with that one. Definitely should have followed his blocking to the outside.
He had some wide open, I would say green in front of him, but tonight it's blue.
Yeah.
So he had a lot of blue in front of him.
It's crazy. I wonder if there's any other turf field in Ohio that's a different color.
We were just talking about Harrison Central has a gray one.
Oh, that's tough.
Yeah. So very cool. I'm a big fan of it. Here's Francis taking the snap, and it's design quarterback run. He's keeping it. No, he's not. He gave it away. And there's number 3, Hewitt again. I told you before we started this, I'd only be right about 60% of the time about who had the ball.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're Ursuline, you need 2 more stops here, because even a stop on 3rd down, you got to stop them again because they're going to go for it inside the 30.
Yeah, it's 3rd and 6 here, 9:14. And again, just the way they tricked me is how they tricked the defense, too. You're never 100% sure who's got the ball.
It's definitely hard to see on the defense, too, because, like, half a second too late could result in a touchdown.
Here's Hewitt, and Hewitt is going. Yeah, he's going to get it. He slips on the pitch there.
Yeah, I don't think he expected Dunlow to be there to set the edge like that.
So they line up there in that pistol, and then you have Caleb Hewitt and you have Bruce go on to the left side there. Quarterback takes the pistol snap, turns around for the pitch. Hewitt did have some room to run, but he slips.
Right.
And one thing that we can talk about is it is raining, not a downpour, but it was raining pretty good there in the first half. So, slipping may be a problem because now it's getting colder too. So 4th and 6 here. We're on the 25-yard line. And 8:13, and they're going to call timeout on that one. Coach didn't like what he saw out there, so somebody's going to get an earful.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chardon, again, they take advantage of the defense. You got to be for sure what you're doing. And Ursuline's doing their very best. They've got guys getting on different plays, getting to Francis, getting to Columbi, getting to Bruce. But, Hewitt is one of those guys that kind of slips through the cracks.
Right.
And they've taken advantage of that all night.
Yeah, they had a big run coming out of halftime, but Ursuline's done a great job in, minimizing those big plays too.
And not for nothing, taking their time. 8:13 left here in the third quarter, and you know, if Chardon gets another score here, you're already in. I think every fourth is a fourth and goal or fourth and go for it if you're Ursuline, because just playing the game of time. So we got 4th and 6 here. They're on the 25. It's a long 6. Ursuline, Coach Reardon must have given them something to, during halftime, because they're playing well to stop the Hilltoppers.
Reminds me of Space Jam, you know. You remember that Michael Jordan's secret stuff?
Yeah, what was in the water bottles? Here we go. It's going to be Francis taking the snap. He's going to pass this time. Got a man on the catch, and I think that's going to be good for a first down as he finds number 24. That's Leo Columbi. So Columbi in the backfield, Columbi downfield.
2 brothers.
One battering ram, one with hands. 7:50 left here in the third, and the Hilltoppers are going to get a fresh set of 4 on the 15-yard line. We got 7:40.
They're going wide side.
Francis takes a snap. He's going to hand it off to Bruce. Bruce has some room to run. He's getting upfield. He's north and south. And I think he's going to be short, but there is yellow on the field. And that one's coming back as I think we're looking at a holding call right there.
Irish lucked out with that one. Lucky the Irish.
Yeah, you right there you saw Andrew Bruce, who give the running back the love because he made the play. But you can't overlook the lineman that opened up the route.
Right.
You know, without those guys opening it up, he doesn't, you know, he makes a couple guys miss. But here we go. It's going to be first and they haven't changed it yet. So Francis is going to keep it up the middle so they can get another first down. It's going to be second, and I'm going to call it about 14. $7:03 left here in the third. Here's Francis, takes the snap, and it's another pass for Chardon. He's got a man. Out there's Columbi. And he's going to be short of the first, but I think that's going to put him at third and call it 6.
Yeah.
So how about this Chardon passing game that I didn't mention at all?
Yeah, coming into this game, we definitely didn't expect them to throw as many passes that they are right now.
You know, we were going over the stats, and I remember at one point you said, are those rushing yards?
Yeah.
Here's Francis under center this time. Man in motion, and they're looking for the corner. Ursuline's there. Runs him out of bounds, and Ursuline with a huge stop right there, which is going to bring him right back to a fourth and about 7 or 8.
Of course they're going to go for it, of course. Oh, they're sending the field goal unit on, actually.
So this is a big stop for Ursuline right here. You get 3 points out of this one, call it, baby. That's a good stop for you.
And since halftime, actually, we haven't seen Ursuline with the ball, so we don't know how their offense is going to respond from the first half.
So Sam Sakarich lining up for the kick. It's up. It is good from 18. Actually, it was an 18. So it's about a 27-yard kick right there for Sakarich. It's going to make it 17-7. And, you know, I'm sure the Chardon guys are you know, happy that they got some points out of that because it could have went the other way. But if you're the Ursuline Fighting Irish, you got to be pumped up right now. They got into their red zone, and you stopped them.
Right. I don't think they've done that all game, actually.
No, Chardon has taken what they want when they wanted it.
Right. Controlled the clock. I mean, they did there too, but, you know.
So with 6:35 here, you know, I'm going to go back to you again here, Julian. Obviously, I've been pumping up this passing game like it's Montana and the 49ers. But what do you think they got to get done here?
You know, when they scored on the one drive that they had in the first half, you know, they established a running game. So with that, it kind of opens up the whole offense. There after that, you've seen like a lot of RPOs, backside slants with DC Farrell, and just protection of the quarterback really.
Yeah, and I guess I don't disagree with you there. I think you're going to need a bigger contribution from guys like Baylog, guys like Lynch, because if you have to start paying attention to them, you can't pay attention to the receivers. Kick is out, and he's got room. Oof. Taken down at the 30, and listen, he earned those yards.
Yeah.
we'll just say that he took a shot right there, 6:28.
And there was a hole for a split second too. If he could have made it through.
It did. I saw that too,
Yeah.
and it closed so quickly.
Yeah.
You know, you got to wonder if Chardon isn't trying to goad them into thinking it's open, because that's how they got that fumble too.
Right.
It looked wide open, and then here comes the hot stepper.
I wonder who starts.
Quick pitch, and just like that, they're going to find Farrell. And he's going to go to the opposite 45 on there, and there's that slant game I was talking about. 3 to 5 yard slants, they don't stand a chance. And they give it to Lynch right there.
It seems like, you know, usually with his Ursuline tempo, it wears a lot of teams down, but Chardon is well equipped to it, well in shape. I look for a shot here if I was Chardon.
2nd and 9 here on the 44. Here's Erickson. He's got back to Farrell. Farrell with the catch on the screen pass. He's still up. He's still moving. Good for a first down and a whole lot more, as they are going to be taken down at the 25-yard line. Knocking on red zone's door.
I love how Ursuline is lining up fast to where they can't adjust to it. They're still in man-to-man.
And look at Farrell go into motion here. Erickson in the gun. He's got Lynch in the backfield with him. 3 to the left. Quick slant. And no flag on that one. They were looking for, I think, a pass interference on Bruce there.
Yeah, you see the ref, like, kind of hold his flag for a minute. I thought he was going to throw it.
He thought about it a minute, and that was Devontae Taylor, who was trying to get off the line and just couldn't do it.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's playoff football, championship ball.
Well, the last thing you want is any game that's ever decided by a flag.
Exactly.
2nd and 10 here. They're on the 26-yard line. Here's Erickson in the backfield. He's got Lynch to join him. 3 wide receivers on the right.
Taylor.
Quick hitter downfield. Taylor, can he get it?
Pass interference.
And that's going to be pass interference.
A lot of times when you play DB, it's kind of hard because when the ball is short, I mean, it's almost inevitable to, like, run into the receiver there.
Why a good wide receiver can get himself a pass interference call all day long, and that's exactly what Devontae Taylor did there.
Right.
You come back, and you know what they're looking at is Bruce doesn't really make a play on the ball. He just kind of runs into him. So so that's going to be called pass interference every time. Now again, in high school, not a spot foul. It's going to be a 15-yard foul or a 15-yard penalty. But still, how about this Ursuline Fighting Irish down by 10 even? And they're getting busy right into the red zone. They're going to have the ball on, what, the 12? The 13. One more, the 14.
Yeah, and I don't see this passing game slowing down either, even though they're down inside the 20. You would think they would run it, but honestly, I can see them keep throwing the pass, especially that Chardon's backing off of them.
Again, I said during halftime I would throw this ball 50 times. Here we go.
There it is.
Again, into the back of the end zone. And good defense there by Bruce as he was looking for Taylor. Taylor does not agree with that good defense. I can tell you that. Listen, you just got to pass interference on the same way. And Coach Reardon, go right back to it.
Yeah.
Like, until they stop it, I'm going to do it. I joked at halftime, I'd throw the ball 80 times in the second half if I'm Ursuline.
Yeah, here's the man.
Here it is, Erickson. Oh, for a throw. Ooh, I'll tell you what, he better be careful because Columbi had his eye on the ball there. It's gonna go out of the back of the end zone, but you saw Columbi in the back there playing free safety, and it was within reach for him for Chardon.
Honestly, yeah, if he picked up his head,
it was there.
Definitely could have went like 90 yards.
But Erickson hitting the slant route because that's what has worked. Here we go. Erickson on the boot. He's looking downfield. In the air, he's got a man all alone. And guess who it is?
Tyron.
And 13-yard touchdown there to Tyron Davis.
And
I'm sorry, that was DC Farrell.
And it looked like a blown coverage there, too. Because he was just standing wide open. You see he, just came straight to him.
Yeah, and that's even more surprising. I thought it was Tyron Davis. It was actually DC Farrell. DC Farrell has been the one who has been killing them all night. So how he got wide open,
right?
5:17 here as they're going to go for the extra point is wild. But here come the Fighting Irish with 5:17 left here in the third quarter. In for the kick, Tabak. And it's good. And just like that, we are back to a 3-point ball game.
Now, even though we're not exactly at the kickoff yet, I mean, we've seen a lot of times Coach Reardon come out of halftime or just off a touchdown and kick an onside kick.
Absolutely.
Even though he doesn't need to. So, I wonder if we could see it here or just play it safe.
So I'll give you my honest opinion on that, Julian. The way that Chardon moves the ball,
I might play it safe.
I'm probably going for that onside.
Really?
Because if they're going to a shorter field, they can take less time off the clock anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
So you look at the pros versus the cons here. I'm going onside. Best case scenario, we get the ball. Worst case scenario, if they score, they only get to take 2 minutes off the clock.
Yeah, versus 6.
Yeah, when you pin them back into that 20-25, Chardon starts to smile because they got a lot of time and they can kill it off.
Yeah, we could definitely see it here.
So Bruce back to receive here for the Hilltoppers, and the Irish jumping on the passing game alive and well. Yeah. Erickson to Farrell, and DC Farrell has had himself a night tonight. 5'9", 151 pounds is what the junior is listed at. And you hear them in the crowd to get ready for the funny kick.
They're 6 to one side, 4 to the other, so I see we probably onside here. Nope.
And he's going to boot one. Gets the kick right about the 20. He's at the 30. He's still up. He's still moving, and it looks like he's going to be just shy of the 35. So Coach Reardon, he goes a little more conservative on that one. You got a great defensive stop on your last one. Only allowing 3 points there. If you could keep Chardon scoring in threes, you're in good shape here. But 5:11 here in the third. Chardon holding on to a 3-point lead. Here's Francis under center for Chardon. And he's going to hand it off to Columbi that time. Julian, I did not know he had the ball until he was 4 yards downfield.
I thought it was a boot.
They are so good. Their quarterback coach must be David Copperfield. Because, I mean, the sleight of hand that happens out here with the Hilltoppers is something to be said. 2nd and 7. They're on the 37-yard line. Francis lines up back in the pistol again. Wing going in motion is Hewitt. Francis on the keeper. Missed the first one. Taken down big time right there by number 6 for Ursuline. That was John Frangos, and he puts a little bit of salt and pepper on that that hit right there. 4:15. It's 3rd and 3. Sometimes you gotta throw a little bit extra on there to make them second guess coming at you, right?
Especially against Francis, we've seen a lot of broken tackles from him.
3rd and 3 on the 41-yard line. 4 minutes left here in this game, in the third quarter. Here's Francis in the gun, in the pistol. He's dropping back. It's another pass. He's got Columbi, and good enough for a Hilltopper first down. And he runs right out of bounds, which will stop the clock at 3:48.
Which is good for Ursuline.
And you haven't seen, they haven't had to go downfield. You know, those underneath routes. But also, you know, the difference is Ursuline, when they hit those underneath route, Ursuline's getting 12, 13, 14 yards.
Right.
You know, but Chardon has this thing where they're getting 12, 13 yards on the run, so you don't have to get that many on the pass. 3:48 left here in this third. Here's Francis in the gun, man in motion. He's going to hand it off this time to Columbi. We got a flag.
Might be gone, coming back.
I'm thinking holding, because behind every great run is a holding to ruin it.
Definitely.
And there it is. And it has been a relatively flagless game so far, particularly for Chardon. Both teams have played pretty well. Only a couple, you know, offsides here and there, false starts for both teams, but nothing crazy over the top.
Right.
And as much as Chardon runs for, I think that might be their first holding call of the game. That's their second of the game.
Right.
To only have 2 holdings in this, and they so only their holding calls coming in the second half. So nothing in the first half as much as you run. That's crazy. 3:39, and it's 1st and 20. Francis, he's going to line up here in the gun. It's going to be Bruce in motion, and he's going to hold it, and he throws it away. Here's Bruce, who's going to be taken down right now by number 8. That's Tyron Davis. You know, you talked a little bit about him before the game and how we're going to hear him on defense, and here we are.
Yeah, definitely. He has a great arsenal to his game. He's very effective on the offensive end, but maybe might even be a better safety than he is a receiver. He has a couple of interceptions this year, a lot of tackles for losses too.
Very sure-handed tackler, that's for sure. He got back there, and Bruce is not an easy guy to take down.
Right.
But Davis does a great job right there. It's 2nd and 20. We're on the 34-yard line. And it's going to be a keeper. Francis up the middle, lowers the shoulder, and he's going to be shy of the original line of scrimmage, so a gain of right around 7 or 8. I'll tell you what, Francis for a quarterback does not shy away from contact.
Yeah, very tough. He reminds me of almost like Josh Allen.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, I get some of the old school Cam Newton. Give me some of that Auburn Cam Newton out of him.
He's very athletic, just like him too.
Yeah. You know, those guys you don't want to hit. 3rd and 13. We're on the 43-yard line. 2 minutes left here in the third. There's Francis. He's going to throw the ball. On downfield, he's going. He's got Columbi in the air and almost intercepted right there by Ursuline, and that's what they wanted. That's what they wanted.
Especially throwing at Luke Kohler.
And that was Davis back there.
And it was just short, too.
Yeah, right out of his hands. It was the tip drill.
Right.
So Ursuline does a great job right there of tipping that pass, and it's 4th and 13, and I think we're going to see a Chardon punt. And I think it's going to be Farrell back there to return it. Do you kick it to him? Ooh. And they kicked it to him. Listen, you want to talk about risky plays. That's one of the riskiest plays we've seen tonight.
No fair catch, yeah.
He did not fair catch that ball. And when he caught that ball, Chardon was about 1 yard away from him.
And missed.
And they didn't even go for the tackle. They were going for the ball.
Right.
They were trying to get him to muff that kick. So, listen, he's sure-handed. Farrell has
Especially in a game where, like, the ball is wet, too, and cold.
Yeah. And you got Chardon, who hits like a Mack truck.
Yeah.
So, you know, good on him as they're going to start here. It's going to be 1st and 10 on the 24-yard line. Can Ursuline take the first lead of the game here? Erickson. Back, downfield, Farrell, over the shoulder. I'll tell you what, it was right there, too.
Right.
So he was throwing right there on number 4. Kenny. Yeah, I'm not going to do that one. So
I looked at it.
Yeah, he was throwing on Chardon's number 4. Almost open, but not. 4 wide here for Erickson. It's gonna be Lynch in the backfield with him. Man in motion. They fake this. Uh-oh, it's a jailbreak up front. He still gets rid of it. What a catch. Holy smokes. Devontae Taylor, one-handed pull-in.
Yeah, that's been their security blanket all year, really.
That should have been a 6 to 7 yard loss, and he turns that into a 5-yard gain with a one-handed grab. How about that, Mr. Taylor?
If you're Ursuline on this play, too, like you would expect a rush, too.
Taylor listed at 6'2", 181. He's only a sophomore, folks. A lot more room to grow for that kid.
Very athletic family, too. You know, his older brother, Elijah Taylor, is Warren Harding's all-time leading passer.
Wow. Here's Erickson. He's booting out. He's got a man. Over. And they're going to get him on pass interference. That one is going to go over like a fart in church, depending on what side of the field you are on.
But
so it was tight defense. It was handsy defense.
and the ball was short.
And
it's kind of hard when a receiver comes back to the ball to play it to where it's not a pass interference.
So they're going to get a first down. You know, the football gods giveth, and sometimes they taketh away. They are in a giving mood right there. 1st and 10 and again, you know, a deep pass down there, you let the athletes make your plays, and that's what.
Especially if they're going to go man-to-man against these receivers.
Here's Erickson back in the gun. He's got 3 to the left. It's going to be a quick screen out. Ooh-wee. And he stays up. I'll tell you what, it was a quick screen, and unfortunately, I think one of the blockers missed his assignment.
Yeah.
He got smoked. So a loss of about 2.
Props to Farrell, too, for even hanging on to the ball as well.
Listen, I dropped the ball, and I'm up here.
Yeah,
2nd and 12 here. They're going to go with 4 wide, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Erickson's back. He's got Farrell all alone in the middle. T.C. Farrell. The boy is playing a game tonight, folks. Good for a Irish first down. Under a minute left here in the 3rd. And the Irish, this is how they had the last drive as well. Here's Erickson. He's back. He's looking downfield. He's got a lot of time to throw that ball. I'll tell you that much. He's going to get rid of it. Throws it out of bounds as Chardon is coming back there.
Yeah, this Chardon defense is actually a lot faster, than we thought.
And see, now you've got some people out there yelling for the intentional grounding. And I'm going to be 100% honest with you. Every time I think I have an understanding of it, I'm wrong. So I quit trying to figure out why they do and don't call it anymore.
So it's like if you're outside the pocket and there's a receiver in the area, it's not grounding.
Quick hitter. He's got Taylor. Taylor missed on the first one. He's down. First down and a little bit more. Listen, Devontae Taylor, he's 6'2", but if he's 6'2", I'm only 4'8". That kid got measured a little bit low.
Yeah,
because that's a big guy.
Yeah, I seen him on the field. Like he's probably taller than 6'2", to be honest.
I think they're doing some numbers crunching.
Probably last year he was 6'2".
He was 6'2" in 7th grade. 36 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Here's Erickson. Taylor in the air. Did he catch that?
It's close. No.
Oh, boy.
Could have been an interception.
So Erickson threw an absolute just an absolute smoke grenade into his hands. You know, everything he got, it bounces off Taylor's hands, and enough momentum on that ball, it bounces off 2 Chardon defenders.
Right, Andrew Bruce playing, lights out defense this whole game.
Here's Erickson. It's 2nd and 10, 36. He's dropping back. He's looking downfield. He's got Taylor. He got him to bite. Oh! Listen, I know this is my first Ursuline game, okay? But Taylor, I might get me a Devontae Taylor jersey. That boy is something nice. Now, makes the catch. It's out of bounds, but he goes up there, and that was a Moss-like grab.
Right. And he's done that all year. He always comes through. Ran a stop-and-go route or screen and go.
26 and a half left here in this one. It's 3rd and 10. Erickson and the Irish trying to make something happen, down by 3. He's
it.
dropping down. He's got to throw the ball. He does that. Wrong team. Intercepted. Chardon going the other way. We've got a holding call.
Or horse collar, maybe.
And was it number 38?
Yeah, that's who caught that pick.
So Chardon's number 38, Austin Green. And I'll be honest, I think Erickson just didn't see him.
Yeah.
Erickson didn't see him. Green, right place, right time. He makes the throw. He makes the catch.
He tried to jump and throw it, too, so it kind of threw it off.
And after big play after big play after big play, you know, Ursuline gives the ball away. Somebody call a podiatrist. They are shooting themselves in the foot. 16 seconds, and Chardon going to take over right at about the about the 42-yard line. So they got even more on that one. So it was a horse collar tackle. So 16 seconds, and just 16 seconds left here in this third quarter. Francis is going to go in the pistol. It's going to be a design quarterback run, and he falls forward. My goodness, he grabbed 8 yards there.
Yeah. And they're going to take it to the 4th.
And that's going to do it for this one. 3 points separate the teams here. As we come back here for the fourth quarter, Chardon on the right side of the field. Ursuline, they got to dig deep and find something. We'll find out which one happens when we get back.
Change. This one word can make you break out in a cold sweat. But with change comes wisdom, experience, and understanding. At Myers Family Insurance, we can help make changes in Medicare, insurance, and retirement a positive experience for you and your family. We've gone through changes, like our new office and new faces to help our family of clients too.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance. Check us out online at myersfamilyins.com or find us on Facebook.
You call your agent with a simple question, only to get sent to voicemail again. We pick up the phone.
All right, everybody, we're back here. It's the fourth quarter, 2nd and 10 on the 34. Here's Francis, and I think they got a head start on that one.
False start or legal motion, maybe. I feel like it's false start.
That one might fall on the center, actually. It looks like a false start on everybody but the center. Little bit of miscommunication there.
Especially coming out the break. Happens.
So 2nd and 10 here. Or actually, no, it's actually 2nd and 7 anyway. And here's Hewitt looking for the corner. Or no, I'm sorry, that's Bruce. And he's going to be short, but a good gain right there for the Hilltoppers as they are in Columbi territory, I'll call it.
Yeah, we're going to see a lot of him in a minute. Especially, what, 3rd and 2?
3rd and 2.
Let's see if he's in the game right now.
And, I mean, he has been right as rain in these short yardage situations. He's going to line up right next to Francis.
Oh, they didn't give him the ball. They're
going to give it to Hewitt. Hewitt looking for the corner. He's got room to go from the 34 to the 10. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. And they got there and got there fast. 11-17, 34-yard touchdown, Caleb Hewitt. So now Chardon takes the increases that lead here again. But 11-17 left here in the fourth. I think what a lot of people were worried about if you're on the Ursuline side is if they killed off the clock and then scored. Still a lot of football to be played in this game.
Yeah.
So going for another extra point. They haven't missed any tonight. Kick is up. And it's good. So put another 7 on the board, and we are back to a 10-point Hilltopper lead. Ursuline able to go out there, and I'll tell you what, we're getting into the point of the game. You got to start taking care of the ball.
Yeah.
You know, their offense has made it work. They've had Taylor making big plays. DC Farrell has made plays all night long. But when they get down there, they've given the ball back twice to Chardon, and twice is 2 times too many.
They need a clean full drive, honestly. And what I mean by full drive, like resulting in a touchdown. But there's a lot of time on the clock, so.
It is. It is. That was one of those drives that Chardon kind of. I'm willing to bet Chardon wanted to take more time off on that.
That was probably their shortest drive.
Yeah.
Even the drives they didn't score on, that was definitely their shortest drive.
So it's going to be Farrell back to receive the kick here.
Farrell and Liaison.
And Liaison, I think he's made a couple plays tonight as well.
Yeah. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it did result in a touchdown on one of these kicks. But Chardon kickoff coverage been playing really great.
They definitely have played with fire a couple times with Ursuline. So here we get ready to go. 11-17 and the kick on the way. It's up, a regular kick, and they're kicking to Liaison. And I think it goes out of bounds, so they're going to get some free yards out of this one. So Ursuline, you know, I know you have some unfortunate turns of events, but I'm not changing nothing. There were so many things working on that last drive.
Whatever they drew up on that last drive, I'd do it again.
You know, they've had their playmakers have been making plays. But, you know, you can't discount Chardon.
Right.
You know, Chardon is one of those teams you cannot make mistakes against. And that's what you would expect here at a regional final, as whoever wins this game becomes one of the final 4 teams left in the state. Here's Erickson in the gun. He's got 4 wide, 2 left, 2 right. He's looking downfield, but it's a jailbreak up front. He's got a flag and a sack. So he gets sacked behind the line, but the question is, it was a hold. So he didn't get sacked for 10 yards.
Right.
I'm assuming they're taking the sack, or they're taking the hold.
You know, if you're Ursuline, right, you got to think about the gauntlet that they went through, like, for the past couple weeks. You know, they beat Canfield in a nail-biter. Villa Angeles St. Joseph last week, which was pretty much like a nail-biter, too. It came down to the last drive. Now you have Chardon.
Yeah, I mean, Villa Angela St. Joe's last week, 20 points in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
You know, they went into that fourth quarter up 27-0, but able to hold on. Canfield, which most people expected that to be an absolute blowout, and Canfield said, not so fast. We're still holding the trophy from last year.
Right.
Remember that. 3-point victory for them. And they're going to decline it, so it's going to be 2nd and 12.
I wonder why they declined the penalty, but that's interesting.
That is an interesting call. So 11-11, make a wish, folks.
Maybe they figure, like, another chance isn't ideal for them.
So Erickson and Lynch in the backfield, 3 wide receivers to the left. They're going with the screen pass. He gets missed on the first one. Look how quickly he got downfield. Good for about 15 yards right there.
There he is again.
At DC Farrell. DC Farrell. DC Farrell. It sounds like an airport, and it's because he's so fly.
I love that one.
10:50 left here in this one. Erickson back, and he's got to throw it. He can't do it. Another sack for Chardon right there. And just like that, first down turns into 2nd and 13. Chardon has been nothing short of impressive on the front, in their front line.
Yeah, Ursuline. I see a quick pass coming out here. Get the ball out of his hands really quick.
Lining up with 3 to the left here again.
Because the rush is coming now.
Yes, it is. Erickson's back. He's going to throw one out.
Pass.
And I expected a pass interference. It
too.
looked a little shovey to me.
Yeah.
He was looking for number 10 right there.
Maybe they feel like they called one too many.
Liaison there was the intended target for Erickson. It's 3rd and 12. 10:15 left here in the fourth quarter. It is loud, and the crowd is moving. The referee says raise the roof, which means get the clock going.
Yeah.
3rd and 12 here on the 46-yard line. 2 wide receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Erickson in the gun, Lynch right next to him.
Want to throw in a shot here.
Here's Farrell going in motion. He's going to go underneath. He's got a man. He's still up. He's still going.
That's Davis.
And there is Davis making another play. Tyron Davis.
You see their screens are resulting in about 20 yards a pop.
And you know what's interesting about their screens is like 3 or 4 different guys have caught one.
Yeah.
So you never know who's actually going to be the recipient.
Taylor catch one. You seen Davis,
and
Farrell.
Farrell, yeah. Here's Erickson. He throws another one off the face mask of Davis.
And he had a lot of grass open.
But then again, I'm telling you, when I say Jack Erickson is putting some stank on it, he is throwing that ball hard. He does not want that defense to get to it.
Right. It's got to come out quick.
2nd and 10 here, 38-yard line. He's back.
Rush.
It's up. The ball got – so he overthrows that, but honestly, it's because he got smelted in the backfield there.
He took a shot.
And not just on the shot either, because I think they got to his arm when he threw the ball.
Yeah, you see him.
Honestly, I expected it to be shorter. Like 9:50 left here. It's 3rd and 10. But that does not seem to phase Ursuline. They've been in 3rd and 10 most of the night.
Honestly, I mean, when you got a team that could turn a screen into a 20, 30-yard play, I don't think I'd be phased either. Single receiver side here. I wonder if they're going to take a shot again.
Yeah, and it's Taylor. Or no, that's Farrell. I'm sorry. Uh-oh. He jumps the ball out of bounds, and they're looking for intentional grounding. But there was a wide receiver right there, so I don't think you're getting that call.
Right.
But he does give his best Tim Tebow because he jumped pretty high in the air.
4th and 10 here now, though. It's
9:44, and now you're on the 38-yard line, right side of the 50.
Got to go for it.
You got to do it because if Chardon gets the ball back, that's it. It's very loud over here as the crowd is into it. Here's Erickson.
They've been here many times before, though. There's
2 to the
blitz.
left, 2 to the right. He's dropping back. He's got a uh-oh! It gets batted down, number 32. Alexander Ash, we talked about him, the team's leading tackler there, doesn't make the tackle, but he bats the pass down. And Ursuline, turnover on downs, 9:39. The Irish defense is going to have to make a play. Chardon, one of the best in the business when it comes to playing keep away. And they got a 10-point lead and only 9 minutes and 39 seconds away from another Final Four appearance. Ursuline is going to have to find it, dig deep here. Here's Francis. He's going to hold on to it in the middle. It's wide open. The freeway continues up the middle.
That was a shoelace away from calling game. Francis, a shoelace away from calling game.
You are not kidding. That is a game-saving tackle there by number 5 for Ursuline.
Yeah, Luke Kolick. He came up big all season.
Because Will Francis, if he gets out in front of you, kiss it goodbye. 2nd and 1 here as the clock continues to go. It's 9 minutes left here in the 4th. And that's the other thing. They don't throw the ball as much as you would like to, so you're going to have to go after the ball on the run.
Exactly. And it's hard when you do because you still have to tackle.
Look at Francis up the middle just like that. 15 yards on the quarterback keeper.
And honestly, them going up by 17 in this game, it's hard to come back from.
It really is. 8:45, man, left here in this one. And Will Francis is a bad man.
Like Stephen A. says, he's a bad man.
That is a bad man. He can throw it. He can run it. Whatever he has to do, he's done it. 8:30, and they line up 1st and 10. Francis getting ready to take the snap. He's going to hand it off. Nope, he keeps it because why wouldn't he? Because he's going to fall forward 9 yards just like that. You know, big-time games need big-time players, and that's what we – and it's not just on Chardon. The Irish have had big-time players in this one. Farrell, Taylor, Erickson has had a phenomenal game as well.
Right.
So we are under 8 minutes at 7:55 left here in the fourth. And at what time? I mean, I know it's early, but what time do you start using timeouts?
I mean, Dan Reardon he's an expert. He
is.
3 state titles under his belt, so been there 5 times.
They're going to give it to Hewitt. Hewitt looking for the corner. He's good for a first down. And Chardon, just like that, as the clock will stop, is going to start with 4 fresh ones here, 7:33. You almost got to wonder, and I've always wondered how coaches in these instances, how you coach your guys. Do you tell them maybe go a little bit more aggressive like you would see in Madden, go for the strips, go for the ball, that sort of thing? Or do you tell them, no, stick to your guns, make the tackle?
I mean, I would think you would tell him to rip at the ball a lot, but against Chardon, you know, you kind of have to gang tackle.
Yeah, you really do. I mean, as Francis goes into the middle, good stop there by the Irish.
That's what you need right there.
You know, but again, like we said, 44 years they've run the wing tee out here. I'm pretty sure you take wing tee in elementary school if you're going to play football.
Yeah,
it's
I
a
ran
requirement.
it probably when I was about 10 years old.
Yeah, you know, it's like a graduation requirement out here. You know, they know it, and they show it every year. Ursuline, you know, unable to really capitalize on some big-time athletic plays because of turnovers at the end of the day. That's what has been the bane. Here's Francis taking the snap. He's going to hold on to it, off to the corner. And Bruce is going to come back, but Ursuline right there waiting for you. Like Richard Marks. You don't know who that is, I bet, but I'm sure somebody out there does.
Yeah.
6.5 minutes left here in this one. A nice brisk, chilly night out here.
But one thing about Ursuline, though, you know, it's not over till it's over.
Absolutely. I mean, there's still, you know, you got over 6 minutes left here, but they need the turnovers they gave. They're going to have to take one back.
Yeah.
Hewitt is looking for the corner and a missed tackle as he's going to fall forward, and I think that's another first down. And that was 53 back there.
Yeah.
Jarrell Galloway, you know, he was right on top of him. Hewitt able to break that tackle and move forward. So it is going to be 4th and 1, but it really could have been 4th and about 6.
Right.
5.5 minutes, and you know, you become clock obsessed at this point.
Yeah, they're subbing in another D lineman at Ursuline, so.
Yeah.
4th and 2. Where's Columby? Oh, he's on the field. Is he?
He is.
Oh, well.
He's in the backfield as he's going to be the fullback, and they're going to call timeout here with 5:18 left here in this one. Sam Torres, Julian Johnson, we are 5 minutes away from figuring out who's taking this. We'll be right back.
You call your agent with a simple question, only to get sent to voicemail again. We pick up the phone. Did you get this? Hello, this is Sam. How can I help you? Like I said, we pick up the phone because it's ringing. That's simple human sense.
Ask Holloway Insurance in Columbiana and Lisbon if auto owners make sense for you.
Going the extra mile means doing more for the people who matter most to you. It's how you take care of your family and how you care for yourself. How hard you work on the job and how hard you play with others. How you help the person next to you and the people who need you. At Greenwood Chevrolet, we know going the extra mile is about more than what we do at our dealership. It's what you do after you leave.
All right, everybody, 4th and 1 here, 5:18. Chardon looking to get another first down here.
This for the game.
And here it is. Ooh!
He doesn't get, he stopped.
Listen, I think he's short.
I feel like it's a generous spot.
I'm looking to see. And they're going to give it to him. That's going to be a first down, Chardon.
And
wow.
I think we're going to start seeing the timeouts here.
I think we should. And listen, Francis earned the first down on that one because he got
take a shot.
Schmacked. Like enough where they swung him backwards, so they must have given him forward progress. So it's Hewitt. It's going to be Hewitt and Bruce as the running backs with Francis in the backfield. 4.5 minutes, and listen, they ain't got to do nothing quick. And they're going to keep it. Bruce is up. He's up, and that's it. 13-yard touchdown, 4:25. And Chardon puts another one on the board, and that may make it just out of reach. Never impossible. I'm not going to close anybody's door. But you're talking 3 scores. It's going to take 3 scores to come back into this game for Ursuline.
In 4 minutes.
In 4 minutes.
3 timeouts, though.
3 timeouts.
I mean, we've seen 3 scores and
3 stops.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's where it gets more sticky. Kick is up. It's good. Another one right there, 31-14. The Hilltoppers on top in this one. Ursuline fighting Irish. We got to find out how much fight the Irish have left. We will when we come back. 4:25 left here in the 4th. Sam Torres, Julian Johnson, YSN Regional Final.
Change. This one word can make you break out in a cold sweat. But with change comes wisdom, experience, and understanding. At Myers Family Insurance, we can help make changes in Medicare, insurance, and retirement a positive experience for you and your family. We've gone through changes, like our new office and new faces to help our family of clients too.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance. Check us out online at myersfamilyins.com or find us on Facebook.
You call your agent with a simple question, only to get sent to voicemail again. We pick up the phone. I get that.
All right, everybody, we're back here. 31-14 is the score here. Ursuline getting ready to get the ball back. And, as Julian, we were talking during the break, they certainly could use one of those patented Ursuline kickoff returns right here.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of those in the last couple years, too.
And they're going to boot it high. It's a chopper into the hands. And he's going to get run out of bounds very quickly as Ursuline gets ready to take back. That was Jaquise, liaison on the return. So Jack Erickson going to lead the troops out here as the quarterback. You've got some weapons. Farrell has been a monster all day. Davis has shown to be a big competitor as well. You've got some guys that are going to have to step up. Somebody's got to make a play very quickly here.
Especially if you're Erickson or Lynch, this is the last time that you're going to put on that Irish uniform.
And what a uniform it is. 1st and 10, here we go. Erickson's back. He's going to throw a quick one underneath. He's got his man. The wide open is Farrell. He made somebody fall. He's still going. He is still up at the 40, down at the 35, and a gain of about 30 yards right there.
Heck of a run.
D.C. Farrell.
He says it's not over.
No, I'm telling you, that young man has impressed me since the first time I've seen him tonight. Wow. Here's Erickson taking the snap. He's dropping back. He's looking downfield. Guess who? Farrell over the middle, a gain of about 15.
I wonder how many yards, DC has tonight.
Listen,
Definitely over 100.
That is DC Young Fly as far as I'm concerned.
There's a rush.
Over the top. He was going for Taylor there. Yeah, Farrell has made a big, big mark on this game. And if I'm not mistaken, he's an 11th grader. That's right, folks. You get to see him come back next year. He's been able to get a lot of yards on what has overall been a very stingy defense. Here's Erickson. Getting ready to take the snap. He's got Lynch in with him. Two to the left, two to the right. He's looking up and down. Over the top and throws it out of the back of the end zone there. 3:49 left here in the fourth. And Chardon's still getting to him. I mean, there is no quitting this Hilltopper.
The line done a really great job all season. And one thing that we used to talk about at the beginning of the season is there's a brand new line, 5 new linemen that they had last year.
Yeah, and that's one of the most impressive things I've heard all year.
Right.
Is five new linemen to this, and they are still, up until this game, I would suppose, have really done a wonderful job. Listen, he almost threw that right to Bruce.
Yeah, he would have turned.
So 3rd and 10 will become 4th and 10.
Dang.
And that almost became 1st and 10 for Chardon. He threw that, deflected by Bruce, but only deflected because he wasn't looking. Erickson and Lynch in the backfield. They're going to go with 3 to the left, 1 alone to the right. And timeout Chardon. 3:44 left here, and we're going to go to timeout.
Coca's Pizza, your high school football headquarters. Come to our Boardman location and pregame with us with dollar beers starting at 3 p.m. Also want to stay and watch the game? We'll have it live for you. That's Coca's Pizza Boardman. We serve it hot.
You're not waiting to see what the world has in store for you. It's more about what you have in store for the world. All you need is the opportunity. All you need are the resources of a large university and the advantages of a personalized academic setting where you can experience new worlds in the arts and sciences, business, and education and make them your own. We are where you shape your future. We are Youngstown State University and proud.
All right, everybody, we're back here. 3:44, it's 4th and 10. The Irish on the 23. Erickson is back. He's looking, and a sack to end the game. A sack, and that'll probably do it. I mean, we got 3.5 minutes, but man, oh man, when it rains, it pours, and that was the last thing Ursuline needed at that point.
Yeah, that seemed to be like the nail in the coffin.
So 3:39 left here, and we may, I think they're about, 2 first downs away?
Yeah. I mean, Ursuline has all 3 timeouts, but still. Oh, he loses.
And Bruce is going to slide it out. Safe at first, but he's going to lose about 6 yards.
Yeah, maybe even more, potentially. Oh, not about 6. Even forward progress.
So they're going to call timeout with 3.5 minutes left. So they're going to need 3 scores to get back into this one. 3.5 minutes. Crazier things have happened. I'm not saying nothing, but
yeah,
we need a.
We have seen crazier things.
Yeah, I have.
Football.
Ursuline's got to get a little strippy.
Exactly. Start swiping.
That's exactly it.
Swiper.
Swiper, start swiping.
Yeah.
So 3.5 minutes. It's 2nd and 16. A rare loss of yards on a run play.
I wonder if we'll see
there
a pass
at that.
on this drive.
And thank you. Toledo Central Catholic 41-6.
Golly.
Their winning score tonight. So as we start to get ready, we're going to see who is going to meet them. Here we go, and they're going to go right up the gut. And Ursuline going to use their timeout as Chardon is going to be at 3rd and about 13. So Toledo Central Catholic will take on the winner of this one. Toledo Central Catholic, of course, the Division II state champion last year, beating Akron Hoban. One of the more interesting games you'll ever see in your life, as Hoban rushed for 413, 415 yards in that game, but unfortunately only, I believe it was either 2 or -2 passing yards. So one of the more interesting ones.
That's a crazy stat in the state championship.
Yeah, but Hoban has come back this year with a vengeance, as they ain't trying to lose to nobody, getting a big win over Walsh Jesuit tonight. Here's Francis handing it on. No, he's going to hold on to it. And that'll be the final timeout, I believe, for Ursuline. So 4th and 10. Ursuline going to get the ball back.
I mean, it's not over till it's over.
It definitely
right?
ain't over.
There's plenty of time. I mean, kind of have to hurry up, rush.
Well, and Ursuline they have the ability to get there quickly.
Right.
It's not the offense that is the question here. I think it's, even if you do score, can you pull that ball out of Chardon's hands?
Exactly. And I'm sure we'll see an onside kick, too, so you still have to recover that.
Sure. But they're going to get ready to take on, there's Goliaths, and Toledo Central Catholic might be Goliath's Goliath.
Yeah.
Like, that is a tall task for whoever's going to meet the big boys of Western Ohio.
Yeah, they won the D2 state title and then dropped the division.
Yeah. And I think the play is blown dead. We had a punt, but I don't think anybody was ready for it.
Right.
Once again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight here on YSN. My name is Sam Torres here with Julian Johnson. It's been a fun night,
Yeah.
It didn't go our way, but that's okay.
Ursuline is probably trying to sell out on this one.
And we're going to try punt number 2. That one is booted. And rolling the wrong way now. So 3-10, Ursuline going to take over. Did they rough the kicker? They just gave them a first down. They roughed the kicker, folks. Oh, my God. And that will do it.
That's the game.
Oh, my. Wow. A temporary lapse. A temporary lapse. They roughed the kicker. And Chardon can run this game down now. 3-10. They were one first down away.
Yeah, it's safe to say a first down wins the game.
Unfortunate. We talked about the turnover battles, the penalties. While they weren't that many, the ones that they got really hurt. And Chardon will take back over. That is I'm dumbfounded, really. And there was 2 punts.
Yeah. First one was blown dead, second one.
So Francis lines up under center here first, and it's Caleb Hewitt on the carry. He's still up. He's still moving. Taken down on the field 3 minutes after a gain of about 7. So it's going to be 2nd and 5 here. And again, I think they only need 1 first down, and then the time clock has less time than the game, or the play clock has more time than the time. So 2.5 minutes. Here we go, and it's going to be Bruce, and we got a flag.
A holding penalty.
And it's going to be a holding call. So that'll make it 2nd and 15. Late game penalties are the ones that always kind of make you scratch your head.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, they're all costly. Let's not be like every penalty is costly, but some of them have a little bit higher of a tax rate. 2:23. It's first and it's what? Penalty declined. 3rd and 2, and the clock should still run. So 2:20 left here. So 1 more first down, and then we are going to take a knee. 2 minutes left here in this one. Hewitt.
Yeah, Francis.
And there it is. And just like that, Will Francis, good for the first down. And we will see the Hilltoppers, I believe, line up to take a knee here. What a year. What a year it's been, you know. This Ursuline team has been very, very impressive to watch. 13-0, taking down the Big Red. You know, big games throughout the year. Obviously, you know, they're gonna end it up a little bit shy. You know, you got to watch this team throughout the entire year. What are some of your big moments from this season?
Definitely the resilience they showed against the Canfield Cardinals. I think that was a great sight to see. You know, it was the first time they trailed going to half against the team, and they came back, made the proper adjustments, and executed. But unfortunately, tonight, they were not able to do that. So just like a lot of sparks of what a great program shows. The skill players are great. Really fun to watch, really fun to commentate these games. Honestly, made my Friday nights fun. So I just love to see it, honestly.
Yeah, 2 very storied programs going at it right here. You know, these are 2 groups of guys who are better than 95% of the state, and that's just the honest truth.
Right.
You know, and tonight the Hilltoppers are going to go on. They're going to take on the monster that is Toledo Central Catholic. Ursuline, don't hang your head. It was a great year. You got some young guys coming back. I know myself, you know, DC Young Farrell is one of my go-to watch guys.
Yeah.
One of my guys. You got Taylor. You've got a lot of great things coming back for Ursuline. I'm looking forward to seeing what this Fighting Irish is going to do next year. But for tonight, your final score is going to be the Ursuline Fighting Irish 14, the Chardon Hilltoppers 31. My name is Sam Torres, here with Julian Johnson. Julian, thanks so much. It was a blast covering this game with you.
Appreciate it. Love it.
You know, we're here in a press box getting to watch elite football. It doesn't get much better than that. For those of you guys at home, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you all soon. Take it easy.
YSN thanks you for watching this presentation of your sports network. For stories, stats, and more, go to ysnlive.com.